Welcome back to your favorite murder mystery channel, Trails of Tales. Of course, I'm your lovely host, Laylo J-Lo. I hope everybody's having a good day today. Hope everyone's getting excited for their weekend. I hope most of all you're getting excited for part 2. Today, we are going to finish up the first half of The Last Toast. So I hope you guys are ready. Because let me tell you, this second half is off the hook. It's a lot going on. We got new characters. We got new bodies hitting the floor. We still got to figure out the plot twist. We already met Simone. She's successful. She's embarking on a successful part of her life. But of course, it's in flames, in shambles. She might be getting framed. We don't know. Then you got her lover, ex-partner, I don't know what that was, but now he's an enemy, aka frenemy. You got Angela, the DA, the perfect lady, and it's all tied around Mr. Price. If you recall, Gerald Price, he actually hit the flow, and we don't know bars. Anyway, get ready to sit back and enjoy part 2 of The Last Toast. And P.S., if you like my channel and you like the murder mysteries and you like the vibes, darling, please hit the like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe. All right, y'all. I'll see you back. And don't forget to leave it in the comments. You're the detective. 3 people walked into last night's party with secrets, motives. But by morning, one is gone, dead. And by midnight tonight, well, there'll be more to join him. See, secrets have a way of rotting beneath the surfaces, just like bodies left too long in the dark. Last night's toast was supposed to be a celebration of life, success, prosperity, abundance, achievements. But more questions, more chaos, more murder. And if there's one thing that we've all learned about this house in the penthouse, well, dead men, they keep secrets. Part 2 to The Last Toast. By morning, the rain had stopped, but the city, well, it was still dripping wet. Streets slick, air heavy. The penthouse crime scene was scrubbed clean. The party had scattered, but the stench of Gerald Price's death was so thick it clung to Simone Carter like expensive perfume. She'd barely slept at all the night before, and not because of grief, but because she knew this storm wasn't quite over. See, when you kill one king, you start a war. Detective Lennox called her in for questioning just before breakfast. Simone was nervous. However, the detective says abruptly, "You're not under arrest," she said with a side smile, which was detective speak for, "You're still my favorite suspect." Simone answered every question with lawyer, perfect, strategic calmness. But under the table, her manicured nails, they were carving scars and scratches of crescent moons into her own thighs, leaving small dots of blood. Across town, Marcus Vance, yeah, the frenemy, the ex, he wasn't taking any calls. Damien, the bartender, well, he'd gone missing underground. And Angela, Miss Perfect, with the perfect smile, the perfect plan, well, suddenly, very interestingly, she wanted to speak to the police. Privately? By noon, Whispers about Gerald's murder, well, it had already been twisted up in half a different dozens of versions left and right. In most of them, poor Simone, she was the center, like a spider in a woven web. But then came the second body. It was Damien, the bartender. See, no one remembered hiring him in the first place. They found him in an alley behind the Savoy Club, the kind of exclusive lounge where politicians and hitmen split the same bourbon. His death was different, cleaner, more professional. Just one single bullet, center, forehead. No witnesses, no struggle, just the kind of kill you order when you can't afford any loose ends. Detective Lennox, she knew this wasn't random. Damien had been the thread that was tying the whole night together in the first place. After all, he was the one moving between table after table, serving drinks to every guest, listening, smiling like a man who knew something, a man who knew all the secrets of everyone. Whatever he knew, whatever he heard, someone decided it was worth silencing him over. Simone, for her part, she played the grieving citizen on camera. But when she got home, there was an envelope waiting for her. No address, no stamp. Just her name in a looping black ink. Inside, a single photograph. It was grainy, looked like it was shot through some rain. Gerald Price on the balcony, seconds before his death, leaning towards someone. Well, it wasn't her. Simone knew. But shockingly, it wasn't the ex either. It wasn't Marcus. And it wasn't the bartender. It wasn't Damien. Surprisingly, but not surprisingly, Angela? The DA's face was clear in a flash of lightning. Her hand, her sneaky little snarling hands, gripping Gerald's arm, and behind them, barely visible in a shadow, it was another figure. One Simone knew, quite familiar, but she hadn't seen this figure in years. It was the city's ghost, the man who didn't exist on paper, but had been pulling strings since long before Simone had even passed the bar. By midnight, oh, perfect Angela, she was gone too. Not found in her bed, not slumped over her perfect desk, but posed, sitting upright in her office chair with that dreadful crystal tumbler in her hand that she seemed to carry daily with her initials carved in it. But Angela, that lipstick was perfect. Her eyes, they were wide open. It looked like poison. Due to her fingertips, it looked like it worked fast, whatever it was. But on her desk was something strange. It was just one weird object, face up. Simone's business card. The police swarmed, just like before, packs of hungry wolves. But this time, Simone knew she couldn't talk her way out of the shadows closing in on her. Because if someone was framing her, well, this was clearly a way of, not ruining her reputation. This was a way of wanting her gone, buried, forgotten, locked up, or maybe her too, disappeared next. And see, somewhere in the city, there's a man. The man that was in that photograph, the ghost. The ghost was already planning his next move. He killed Gerald. He silenced Damien. He poisoned Angela. But Simone kept thinking she just wasn't the real prize. She could be right. Because, no, maybe it was just foreplay. By this time, the night was over. The city had 3 new ghosts: Gerald Price, Damien, the bartender, and Angela, the untouchable DA. Each one died differently. Each one knew something they shouldn't have. And each one had a piece of the same puzzle. Who it was. Simone's name is all over this mess, but that doesn't mean she's guilty. Not when there's a shadow in the photographs. The ghost that no one talks about? The one pulling the strings while bodies are dropping? So, who is the ghost? Did Simone kill to protect her empire? Did Marcus decide Gerald's secrets were worth the blood? He sold him out? Or did someone else slip through the cracks while everyone watched the wrong suspects? You think you've solved it? Well, leave your final guess in the comments. The truth comes out tomorrow. And when it does, nothing in this city will quite look the same. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is crazier than I thought. So, yeah. A little confusing, okay? We got a lot of people. It's a lot of them. I can't get together that. We got Simone. I'm gonna be honest, Simone, you looking crazy right now. Simone, you look like. Let me fix this because. Simone, you looking real suspect right now, mama. You look like you kind of did it and you kind of didn't. I don't know. And Marcus, Annie, are you okay? Where are you at? What happened to you? I don't know what's going on. Y'all, I see you tomorrow. We're going to wrap this up. Yeah, plot twist and all. We're going to air it out tomorrow. See y'all tomorrow. Make sure if you like the story, if you like the channel, like, share, subscribe. All right, see you tomorrow.